Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we're gonna go over all the new fixes for Borderlands 3, such as the new hotfix and patch and all the changes. So there's a ton to it, so let's go over it guys. So first of all we're gonna get the crossplay today. It's gonna be for every platform, for PlayStation. On next, and this one is a big one, we have the comeback of the CARTELS event. So the Revenge of the CARTELS was an event implemented in the first year of Borderlands 3. This time it will stay for good. And they're also bringing back the Bloody Harvest and the Broken Earth Days events back. So we will have access to them anytime we want by accessing to our main menu. And the good thing with that is for the Bloody Harvest, so by having the Bloody Harvest event enabled on our main menu, we will be able to reroll terror annoyance. So yeah, it's a great thing. So next, it's a pretty big thing to me, and I know I will probably be one of the few ones to think that, but it's a level cap, and it's a big one. We are getting +7 level this time, so this thing will bring new meta, new builds, and yeah, it will need you to farm again. If you were using all the meta weapons such as the Sandok, Monarch, Slideshow and whatever, you're still gonna shred everything with that. On next, we have a bunch of fixes, so I'm not gonna go through all of them, but I will link the patch note in the description down below if you wanna see it by yourself. So for the most important ones, we have the fix of the Victory Rush thing. In the past it will not get the bonus properly, but now it should work properly. We have a few fixes in Arms Race. So in Arms Race, if you were jumping into Arms Race with a Deathless artifact before, usually you'll end up starting the run with only 1 HP, but this time they fixed that, so you should be able to start with full health. So some fixes for the Revolter and the Super Soldier, not nerf, but just fixes. Don't worry, they will still shred everything. So the first one is when you are removing the Revolter, you are still getting the effect, but now with the fix you will not get that effect. And for the Super Soldier, you were able to get multiple stacks, and now you will not be able to stack them. And they're also fixing the vehicle thing, because when you were on the map and you would like to travel to your vehicle, sometimes it will not let you do that. But now you should be able to travel back to your vehicle whenever you want. And they're also upgrading the quality of the matchmaking system. And finally, for the patch, we have 3 buffs of weapons. So we have the Groove Trape, the Iceburger and the Needle Gun. If you don't know those weapons, it's fine. They're all from the Revenge of the Cartel events, so you will be able to get those weapons very soon. And yeah, that's it for the patch. So let's go over 2 other things real quick. First of all, there will be a new location for the black market vending machine, and I will have a video coming out shortly on where it is and how to get it. And also the tutorials mini event will be live until the 1st September. They will all enabled at the same time, and I think they will still drop 2 loots, the same ones that they were already dropping from this event. So yeah, that's a good thing. So we are also getting a huge hotfix, which is gonna modify the whole system of annoyance. So first of all, we're gonna have a huge buff on all the personal annoyance for each Vault Hunters. First of all, on Amara we have the Astral Projection, which were at 100%, but now it will be at 200% damage. We have the Wild Fast Grab is active, which was at 100, but now it will be at 150% damage. We have the Orb damage is increased by 100 in the past, but now it will be 200%. So this is huge buff on those annoyance, and hopefully it will make them better. At least that's what they're going for. So for Flak, we have the Wild Fadeaway is active, weapon damage. So for Flak we have while fade away is active, weapon damage is increased by 100%, but instead it will be 150% damage. For the while gravity snare is active, weapon damage is increased by 100, but now it will be by 250% damage, so a huge one. Next we also have, after using rank attack, gain 50% critical hit damage for a short time, and now it's 100%, so it's double the damage. And finally for flak we have, after using attack command, gain 30% lifesteal for a short time, it's now 50%, so hopefully we will get a good use out of this one. So next we have moves, and there's a bunch of them. While Iron Bear is active, Bear Fist damage is increased by 100%, which is now 300%, so freaking huge. Let me know in the comment section down below if you would be interested by a Bear Fist melee mouse. And next we have the While Iron Bear is active, Salamander damage is increased by 100%, which is now 200%. So we also have While Iron Bear is active, Railgun damage is increased by 100%, which is now 150. Same for the Bear is active, minigun damage is increased by 150 for now. So we also have the V35 grenade launcher, who used to get 100% damage, but who is now getting 200% damage instead, so it's pretty nice to see that. We have the While Bear is active, Vanquisher Rocket Pod is getting 100% damage, who is now getting 150% damage. So we also have a boost from 100% damage while Iron Cub is active, who is now 150%. And finally we have, after exiting Iron Bear, the next two magazines will have an increased fire rate and now 100% critical damage bonus instead of the 20% that it used to have. And finally for Zane we have the Mantis Shoulder Cannon damage increased by 100%, which will be by 150% for now. We also have while Barrier is active, accuracy is increased by 70% and also increased the critical hit damage by 125%. So the last one on Zane is while the clone is active, regenerate 12% of magazine ammo per second, instead it will be 30%. So we are now down to the last part. It's the nerf of all the strongest annoyances that we were all using in all our builds, like U-Raid, consecutive hits, 390, next to mag, 200 splash damage and whatnot. So first of all we have the on-action skill hand, gain 15% lifesteal for a short time. It will be double, so it will be 30% now. We also have an action skill N, action skill cooldown rate is increased by 20% for a short time, but now it will be 50%. And finally we have all the nerf. So the 390 will be down to 150%, while above 90% health. And next we have U-Raid. So this one is now down to 100%, while under 50% health. For consecutive hits we used to be able to go to 200%, but now we will be locked to 100%. That's a huge nerf on those ones. For the splash damage one, who used to deal plus 200% splash damage, it will be lowered to 125%. And finally the while action skill active, weapon damage is increased by 200%, will be lowered to 100%. So it's also a huge decrease here. All the first buffs that we got are freaking huge, and they're gonna turn the game in a totally new way to play. So I'm pretty crazy about it. I'm pretty curious to see what we can do with all those new stuff, such as the +7 levels. This one is crazy to me. I love when this happens. And yeah, I'm looking forward to make new builds with that. I have some ideas. Let me know in the comment section down below what you're looking the most. So yeah, that's it for today guys. I will post shortly a video on where is the black market and what's inside. And with that said, I really hope to catch you in the next one guys, so take care.